someone's about to pass, I know that there's a lot of things, that people like always go to the light. But from my understanding, that possibly now is a construct or a trap from the dark to kind of do the cycle all over again of reincarnation. And so, what is it would you say to someone that is about to pass? Like, what can they expect? And then what would they do? Like, I'm assuming that maybe they shouldn't be going to the light, or they need to bypass it and go through the tunnel and then find the light, or not quite sure.
Well, for me, when I see people pass into another dimension or see them in another dimension, I don't see them in a light. To me, it looks like an earthly existence because it's what we're used to and what I would be able to understand and translate. So I don't see a light, but that's me. I don't know. Other people might have a different experience.
Well, I can tell you from my experience when I died. Because I had Lyme disease and I was dying, and I did die. Jesus was in my room all day one day, and the next thing I know, I'm in the garden. I had seen like a light in my room, like prior, where I thought my parents were opening my door because it was that bright. But I wasn't like feeling like I needed to go into the light or anything like that. But when I actually went to the garden, there was no light, there was no tunnel. I just was in the garden with Jesus. And when I sat with Jesus, there was like a lake behind us. And on the other side of that lake, there was a big light where there was a bunch, like souls were going into that light. Now, I talk to Jesus every day. He's like my main guide. And I was given a choice. I could stay and I could go into that light, or I could come back here. And so I didn't have any fear. I didn't feel like I wasn't supposed to go into the light. So I've heard things about what you're talking about. I know where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. You don't die alone. There were hundreds of souls there when I was talking with Jesus. They don't look like they were just, they were outlines of energy that was there. My dog was there. It was very peaceful. It was beautiful. I'll start crying if I talk about it too much, but I just know that it wasn't anything to be afraid of.